Hi, everybody. Welcome to episode 2 of the podcast.
Citrus-free lemonade.
Citrus-free. Wait, Garrett. Wait. We got to do the little excerpt from the middle of the podcast. Okay. And the other day, I was talking to the person, and they were saying the government was in anarchy, right? And so,
yeah, and I was oh yeah.
And then we get the little jingle, like.
Welcome to the Citrus-free podcast, Citrus-free lemonade podcast.
My voice is dying right now, guys. So a little.
Okay, and then now we got to do the intro for all those new people out there who haven't listened to our first one.
Yeah, we're pros.
My name's Garrett.
My name's Ethan.
And we very much enjoy speaking about like our faith, our time working at Chick-fil-A together, and our immense knowledge of everything in the observable universe.
Welcome to episode 2 of Citrus-free lemonade. Okay, and then we get like a regular anchor jingle right there.
Yeah,
like a little 3-second thing. Mm-hmm. Like a Super Mario. You know Super Mario, how whenever you start off the episode, or whenever you like hit a coin block or something, like it just gets like this little 2.5-second jingle or something, something short like that.
Yeah. Did you?
Does my voice really not sound mad? Because everybody I've talked to today is like, Ethan, you're dying.
I don't think you sound that bad.
Okay.
Like if I heard you in person, probably would.
No, if you heard me in person, you would notice.
I would notice, but like you just don't sound that bad. I mean, you are dying.
I went into Walmart today. Also not a sponsor.
If you would like to sponsor.
Shout out to Walmart.
The way you can contact us is to go to citrusfreelemonade.home.blog. And if there's a Walmart representative out there, you can please send us a message to that blog, and we will get you.
Fundme.com. Oh, Garrett. Fundme. We should do a Fundme thing.
We could do a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the GoFundMe where they set up a GoFundMe for the guy who was like a homeless man, but then like they found out it was a hoax. So this couple. No, there was this couple who did like a GoFundMe for this homeless guy, but then it was all hoax, and then they just took the proceeds from it.
I'm trying to iron this iron.
I feel like there's a lot of fake people out there on GoFundMe. Like, GoFundMe created their own GoFundMe account.
So it's like you can, or no. It's like someone's like, I want to start the second GoFundMe. So then it's like,
oh yeah, GoFundMe
number 2.
Yeah, GoFundMe on charitabledonations.com. Charitabledonations.com created a GoFundMe account
to get money for it. So that it can...
Working on the inside. Okay, no, but I was at Walmart.
Okay.
And I was getting a refund, and still on the topic of my bad voice, and I'd walk in, and I've got this, young complexion. Not that I'm an 18-year-old, so I look pretty young, and then I was just wearing normal average work clothes. I've actually got on a really old grungy plaid button-up shirt right now, and I walk in, and the lady's like, with a much more pleasant voice that I can't possibly mimic right now. She's like, "Hi, what can I get for you today?" I was like, "I'm just trying to get a refund." Like, I'm not smoking. I just had a bad voice. Okay. It was pretty funny though, the reaction, because she's trying to be discreet, but she kind of just looked at me as, she's like, "Yeah, what can I do for you?" And, "Oh, your voice is bad. My bad." It's funny. So, yeah. So if if anyone listening, shout out to all listeners. Hear me, and you notice my voice is bad. between episode 1 and 2. It's because I'm dying.
He's
In
dying of
the
terminal brainy helical hibogemitis.
Say that one
Why
more time.
are you laughing?
Brady.
Ethan, don't laugh. That is a serious condition.
How did you say it? What did you just call it? Brainiacal Benjamitis?
I forgot. It's very... Yes. Brain-gemitis.
Brain-gemitis.
That is the secondary thing. It affects millions of people each year. Okay? It's not a joke.
Common symptoms are
I knew that.
scratched throats, an obsession with Cheese Whiz.
Yes.
Because
Cheese
I
Whiz.
have ate a lot of cheese today. An unnatural amount. I'm just walking past and there's this block of cheese on the countertop. I'm like, man, that looks so... Never mind the fact that I forgot to eat breakfast. That's irrelevant.
You forgot to eat breakfast.
I did. I'm not joking. I forgot to eat breakfast.
Was this for the... just for our listeners who could be listening to this in 1,000 years or so. I don't know how long this will be around.
A couple days.
This is Thanksgiving today.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Shout out to you, Thanksgiving.
Yes,
you made
Thanksgiving.
All of our days.
It's the one day in the year that I'm thankful for anything. It's kind of, okay. The whole idea of Thanksgiving though is kind of interesting. So it's like, okay, so it's a day where you're thankful for things, okay? But like, no day is supposed to be like that. So, okay, let's just think about this. So like, 4th of July, okay? This is the day that the Declaration of Independence was signed. So it's significant for the day. Your birthday, okay? My birthday was the saddest day of the entire history of the world. But most people...
What, explain?
Because I was born.
No. I actually, real fast, on a rabbit track here. Fun fact, the Bible says that whenever people are born, it should actually be a time of mourning because now they're in this universe and they're going to have to go through a time of trouble and they're going to have a life of sorrow. And then whenever people die, it should actually be a time of rejoicing because if they're saved, then that means they're going to get to spend eternity in heaven. So we actually have a reverse psychology.
But
you're right.
That's kind of it.
So yeah. You're right. Whenever we're born,
it's kind of an
really
interesting thing though,
because
like there is still fundamentally people do want to have like a family and stuff.
Sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I do. Okay, so but like the whole about like but back about the whole Thanksgiving and stuff. Every other day has this day is important for that reason. Christmas is the day that Jesus was born, except for that it was actually, in spring.
April.
But Thanksgiving is a day that is not significant for anything, but it's the day that we're supposed to you're supposed to be thankful all the time. Okay? And then,
that's something that gets commented about.
And then think about this. So Thanksgiving Day, we're being thankful for everything that we have and have been given. And then what's tomorrow?
Friday. Give me my money.
It's Black Friday. You go out and buy everything. So you're supposed to be thankful for everything that you have.
And so to make up for it,
about buying stuff.
To make up for it, we're going to go punch people in the face in a Walmart store over a $40 TV. Like, seriously, have you seen some of those Black Friday things?
Yeah, it's not as crazy as it used to be, but...
Life-threatening.
Just tell me when to jump.
Did you hear about the... There's this service, which is line sitting for people.
Like that?
It's like $35 an hour. And people stay in line for you.
No, I heard about it. And there's actually a branch of this line service where you... Oh, look. Hey, guys, shout out to Faith. We actually have a guest on our podcast today. Faith, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Great. We have a guest
Faith
speaker.
was
This is,
she also worked at
Your-
Chick-fil-A
your
at the
voice
time.
sounds- Your voice sounds a little rough, Ethan.
yeah, Garrett, you can hear her, all right?
I can, yes.
Okay, yeah. Well, she can't hear you, so we're just gonna wing it. So,
And now we're going to take a short break for a word from our sponsor.
Garrett, ask Faith a question.
I
Come
really
on,
can't
fast.
think of anything.
Faith, what are your comments about the most recent events with the lead quarterback in the football game? What are your comments about what he had to say about the allegations toward the government's stand on the Bill of Rights? What do you have to say about that?
Well, I think that people have a good sense of judgment over what it is that they believe or what they think, and how they feel about these different types of stuff, and different towards politics, and it's up to interpretation depending on how you feel about these things. So for him specifically, I think he did a job in that he can describe in his own job that he did, whether it was good or bad. That's for each person to decide, and on that, I think that was his job.
I think the real question, and we need to ask Faith this,
Right,
is
Yes.
what is the, or even just you, how do you feel about the deer crossing signs?
Oh, the deer crossing signs. Let me tell you. Holy cow. Those deer crossing signs, those are dangerous. Like, I remember whenever they first showed up, Garrett. You remember the incident with the oranges, the short of oranges in the state of Arizona?
Uh-huh.
Remember that whole crisis back in 2011, whenever there was that whole orange shortage, and it was just like the state was in a state of crisis. So it was like
The state was in a state of crisis.
Yes, and so the same way that it was just like everyone was in like crazy, had no clue what was going on. I think the deer crossing signs have made a huge impact on all the farmland. It is very potentially harmful for our farmers and their crops. I think anyone in those areas need to take full caution and make a petition toward the government.
I think the biggest issue is the lemon crisis.
Well, yeah, it's funny how we often have a shortage of fruits. Like those fruits, I tell you what, all those vegans, man.
Yeah.
Vegans are eating up all them fruits. But yeah, the lemon crisis now over in Honolulu.
Mm-hmm. Honolulu has a big shortage of lemons right now. As we have,
our prayers go to you guys. Anyone listening in Honolulu?
Me and Ethan and we've talked about this before, but me and Ethan
numerous times.
The most humorous times that we've ever had really together was when we were squeezing lemonade at Chick-fil-A. A lot of times I would be like, who was the one who sliced lemons? Is it me?
Well, I think, man, I think we went back and forth.
But I would like slice lemons.
I feel like I did a lot of the juicing though.
You did a lot of juicing. I felt like I mainly sliced lemons.
Yeah.
And then
I remember because I remember you being on my right side.
Yes. And then yes. And I remember you being on my left. And then I would like slice the lemons, and then he would squeeze them. With the lemon juicer, we always wanted to be as efficient as possible. And so we thought of jokes to talk about. And that was very fun. The whole lemon juicing.
And that was where I was inspired.
The lemon crisis, yes.
Yeah.
That is a very big issue at our store because now we don't have lemonade. It's affected
all of those. Yeah. I mean, think of all the lives that are affected by the lemon crisis. It's.
I mean, there
how
are
many people wake up? Like, if that doesn't keep you awake, I mean, like you said, if that doesn't keep you awake at night,
I don't know what
I don't know
will.
what does.
The hybridromyjosis.
Yeah.
The only treatment for that disease is a injection of lemon juice.
Well, I thought it was citric acid because that's why there was an orange. It was actually citric acid, not
It's
just.
citric acid itself.
Yeah, you said lemon juice, not
Well,
just.
lemon juice works fine.
Well, lemon juice is the preferred, but if you have oranges, I mean, it's citrusy also.
Yeah.
So, man, it's funny how we're getting all political here, talking about the shortages, the crisis. The state's in a state of crisis.
The state's in a state of crisis.
Oh, the city that changed their name. Hear about that? What, Micah? The city that changed their name. A city that changed their name. Yeah, in that city in Florida changed their name.
Okay, if it's this, okay, let's just think about that for a second though. If you change your name, then okay, let's just think about this. So, for example, if the city of Wichita changed its name,
Wichita?
yes, so
Wichita, Georgia.
no, but I'm just thinking about this for a bit, okay? The city of Wichita changes its name to, I don't know, Ethanville.
Yeah, Ethanville.
Would it be
It'd be a
the
great
city
name.
of Wichita change its name to Ethanville, or would the city of Ethanville change its name to Ethanville?
It depends on what time the bill was signed.
No, but the second that it's signed, it changes it.
It does.
It works retroactively.
Say that word again?
Retroactively.
Sounds like something you do in geometry. We have a lot of pauses in this episode. There's going to be a lot of, I feel like already we've had a lot of like 8-second pauses, which to us doesn't make that much of a difference.
Yeah.
We're actually in a video chat with each other.
Fortunately, most of the podcast listeners have that little 2x speed thing. That'll come in really handy for them.
Oh, shows how techie I am. I forgot about that.
But nobody's gonna know that I did that. Nobody's gonna know that I did that.
I don't even know who this is though.
You don't know who that is?
Have you worked any more on the our line of Yankee Candles that we're gonna propose?
Yankee Candles.
Yeah, like the fresh scents, dirty diaper, stinky feet.
Well, I haven't worked on them that much.
Yeah, they want a proposal pretty soon. So.
I actually contacted their store yesterday, or not yesterday. Yesterday was Wednesday, but I contacted them Wednesday of last week, and I introduced them. I even got to speak with. I got so far as even getting to the receptionist at the front desk. I spent like 6 hours at the place, and finally, they let me get to the front counter. So I got to introduce these new ideas to her.
What they think?
And yeah, she told me that she would definitely consider them, but for the time being, I need to find a different job. Really.
I contacted their CCO recently.
Their who?
Their CCO.
Who is
Chief
that?
Scent Officer. No, CSO. Sorry.
CSO.
Chief Scent Officer. Yes.
Okay, because I didn't know what CCO was. So what did your CCO say?
They said that they were going to think about a proposal. They thought it was a great idea. And yeah, so I think we're going to need to think of some better scents. I was thinking...
I mean, I thought they were pretty good.
But they just don't like them, you know? And my idea right now is to do like skunk. I think skunk would be a good idea. But no one believes me.
Yeah, we've tried those things before. So we'll have to get back on them with that. And
Yes, we will.
It'll be a pretty difficult thing to attain. So, anyways, let's see here. I suppose I don't have anything else.
I don't really have anything else either. I mean, you've listened to the second episode of Citrus Free Lemonade. This is kind of a journey for us. We're figuring it out.
Yeah, we do
We'll work
apologize
on-
for any gaps or mishaps because we are a couple of unprofessionals here.
Yes, so
we're doing the best. So we feel free to give a comment. We love to hear your comments. Feel free to.
If you find us if you go to the Anchor podcast app, you can create an account and
Also
then
not
send
a
voice
sponsor.
messages to us.
Anchor.
Also not a sponsor. Balls in your court, Anchor. Or you can go to our blog, citrusfreelemonade.home.blog, and then you can send us any comments or ideas or brilliant inventions that you have. We have some really great ones on there. So, unsweetened honey.
Yeah.
That one's one of my favorite ones. Strainer with no holes. That one's also great. So if you have any ideas like that or ideas for future episodes, just put that in the comments there.
Like, subscribe, click that like button, share the video. And
It's not a video. Share the podcast with who you know. We're starting
YouTube.
out.